How you going, everyone? Welcome back to Sensibility. And I've just received some samples from Sweet Fern in Ballarat here in Victoria, Australia. It's of a brand called Pineward, and I've been wanting to smell these for a while. And so the owner was awesome and kind to reach out, and we had a discussion, and I got 4 from Pinewood. The new one that they just got in store, I'm going to keep all these separate because they're actually leaking a little bit. I do have 2 favorites, and I do have 2 that I don't really like. They're very strong. They're straight to parfum. I'll give you real notes down the bottom. Today we're smelling one of the real popular ones that I see, apple Tabac. So apple and tobacco. These are nice little samples here. A little bit goes a long way. So I can literally do a little roll. So the deal behind the owner likes to visit different homesteads and things like that in the countryside, and he, I guess, puts his experience of his sensory experience into a bottle. So a lot of it has got to do with forests and pine and things like that. But so apple Tabac. It's very strong. Apple Tabac, it has a very, very juicy, sweet apple note at the forefront. It's very overpowering. It's very in your face as well. It's it's very sweet. If you know me and you know my channel, I don't like sweet things. I like bitter. So this is very, very intense for me at the moment. If you like sweet, fruity fragrances like your Herba Puros and your Manceras and all that kind of stuff, like Instant Crush, you're gonna love this one because it's kind of going. The opening goes down that route of those kind of fragrances. But this has this kind of like dense, dark. It's like a tobacco patchouli kind of earthy, hay kind of smell in the background. But it's kind of hard to get past that apple note. It's very, very strong and it's very intense. So it's very hard to get past that. It also goes a bit like dusty amber as well. You kind of get that little dustiness at the back of when you smell. And when I say these like at the back is when you smell, you get the apple, which is big and just very sweet, and then you kind of get these earthy tones, and then you get this like dusty amber at the back. I don't know if it's got amber in it, but that's just kind of what this fragrance does. I couldn't wear this fragrance, and I'll tell you why. It has an interesting memory that it's kind of bringing back, and that's to the toilet of my grandma's house. It has that very fruity smell about it. Every time you'd go in, it was very clean and fruity, and this kind of reminds me of it, which is unfortunate. Maybe she was smoking and eating apples in the bathroom, I don't know. but that's the memory that I kind of connecting with, and it's a bit cloying for me as it's too sweet, unfortunately. But if you like those dense, sickly, sticky sweet, fruity fragrances, get your nose on Pineward's Apple Tabac. And I'll see you next time.